Okay, I want to do a quick video on Feye, and what I'm seeing here, obviously, the stock hasn't been on the market that long. Okay, and it had some movement here. There's no history to go left on, so this is all we get for charting. But what makes it actually really a good setup here is because we had some area of support here over a year ago. And it had some areas of support here that were really nice, right around 28, and the stock had moved there and then to test back through here. Well, when it didn't hold, this is a real interesting area for me, because once it didn't hold the support, there's no history to go back to. There's no I can't look left any further, so we can't see where that next area of support or anything like that is. And that's what kind of scares some investors, because they don't have anything to look forward to. There's nothing like, okay, this could hold up around 13, or hey, our next buy point could be at 12. There's nothing. So for anybody to hold this right now until it sets up another base, or until these moving averages and the candles start showing an area of support, this really has nothing to go to. And the drop was pretty substantial. The drop was from 28, it looks like a low of 13.28. Right now it's trading at 16. Yes, it'll have some bounces in and out, but that's a huge drop. That was a very profitable trade if you caught that one on the downside. And something else that looks similar to me, and I know this is only charting, so this has nothing to do with the two businesses. They don't correlate at all, but the charting is what we're looking at. So I want to go back to my idea for this week of playing PayPal to the short side, and you can see here that there is also this area of support with nothing to look left on. There's no history. This is it. This is a 3-year weekly chart, and PayPal's new, kind of like Feye was. So very similar thing is going to happen here. Once this breaks this area of support here, which it's already tested, and it looks like this is all set up for another leg down, once it breaks this area, it's going to get bearish very quick, and I believe this is going to run the same thing. If you look at the price action on it, and I know these businesses are different, we're just talking charting and price action. This is around $31 a share, and Feye was $28 when it broke that area, and you saw how fast that moved down to around 16 to 13. I think this is going to have the same kind of action, because once this gets into no man's land and nobody has anything, they're going to lose faith in it really quick. So this is something that I had already talked about in my other video, and I just saw the same action in Feye when I was looking up this video to make this video. I saw that, and it was kind of reminiscent of what was happening, developing in PayPal. This has been on the market a little bit longer, and but it's based on the same idea of there being support here and no history to look at when you look left. So that's the setup. I think on this one, you have to wait till this develops some type of support. You have to look at your indicators. Right now it's at 30 and change for your RSI. It's still negative on the MACD. You want to give this time to play out. Yes, will it bounce around? I know guys will day trade it and stuff, and that's fine and everything, but I want to look at some bigger moves with some larger action, instead of just a buck here, 50 cents, playing off of a bounce or even a lucky bounce. I want to get into a established trend, and right now this is establishing nothing at this particular time. If you missed the short, you don't want to go short here now, and you definitely don't want to be the first person to try and go long. So I would wait on this one to see what happens. I'm going to actually keep my eye on it, and I'm going to actually see, I'll put an alert here at around 20 just to see if it gets back into that area anytime soon, and maybe it establishes something. But right now this is something that you don't want to do and you want to stay away from.